Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. In the last episode, I'm proud to announce we finally had a 3 for 3 episode. We started off at the Raw Yellow Dawn as we'd ended the previous one, and we defeated Simon and Lawrence with our machine deck. It was just, both sides were using trap cards, but we were a bit smarter with ours. And when we used Mirror Force to blow up their field, including the Snatch Field monster they took off us. I'm trying to remember which card they took. Steamroid, yeah. But yeah, we destroyed them. Then we went to class. We picked up the Judge Man. That was about the only really notable thing that happened as we descended some floors. Then we came to the harbour. Tried to make some friends. Didn't do too well at that. Then we defeated Matthew and Ite in a duel, which I'm pretty happy about, because they'd beat us a few episodes ago with their Goblin Bros, but we smashed them with a Beast deck. We just kept destroying their cards with effects, inflicting damage on them, and they couldn't recover in time to do anything meaningful. And similarly, we also brushed aside Shannon and Paolo with the Aqua deck. Alexis showcasing the advanced ritual art I put in her deck, which certainly was useful. Alright, this episode we will duel Swin and Craig. We just dueled with a Legendary Ocean deck, although for some reason we didn't get to use a Legendary Ocean. Only Konami, whoever coded this game, could tell us that. We'll duel him and the Machina guy Craig, and two other tag teams later on. Strap in and have fun. Alright, so what's next on the list? It is our warrior deck. 15 and 6, 19 and 16. A lot of those defeats to Craig were because of Ninja deck related forced event shenanigans. That might not mean anything to someone who hasn't watched previous episodes, but basically random events can happen, and sometimes they happen after class when I'm on my Ninja deck and I don't have a chance to change my deck beforehand. So we have to try and win with the Ninja deck instead. Which I'm not scared of happening now that we've actually been able to upgrade Alexis's deck. It can, like, hang on its own now. It's still got cost down in this deck. Crazy. Right, Legendary Ocean. Level 5, now level 4 Terra King Salmon is out. But now Alexis has cost. Well, she has Vandalgion, to be fair. But Vandalgion's only summoned when you negate an effect, right? Not when you specifically just play a counter trap. I think it's Voltinus who can play any counter trap. On this trap pole. Royal Decree. That's a problem for a counter trap deck. I don't know if I didn't even get a good look at my hand. Nova Summoner, though, at least we'll let her summon. Hopefully she's smart enough to get like a Marshmallow. Nice. If she won't summon it from her hand, we'll give her a card that makes her summon it from her deck. Two face downs, which I'm not scared of since you've just played Royal Decree. Reasoning could just as easily get us a bad card. Ring of Destruction doesn't help. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. For any Earth Warrior that would help in this situation. I don't think so. Leave it at Ring of Destruction just in case, and end. what's freed? There's one light monster. Yeah. Could have probably played Dawnbreak Gardener just to let it get destroyed. So then we could use Freed's effect. Key Mace. Oh, that's not the worst time to draw a Key Mace if you're going to draw a Key Mace. That can at least be removed for Freed's effect. Alright, 7 completed. Now you've filled up your spell and trap card zones. So you just need to wait for Lightning Vortex. Freed is once per turn. Hammer Shot gets rid of Salmon. Freed can then destroy Atlantis. Could be worse plans, I suppose. Atlantis. I just realized I kind of messed up there. I forgot Machine the Soldier had that. Do I play Reasoning to try and weasel my way out of this? Unlikely I'd get something that would actually save me. Sheena's Defender, great, he gets his Commander. I mean, Lexus has Mage Power in her hand. If she wants, she could play a very powerful monster. Sorry, Freed. That's my bad. I miscalculated. Well, she'd have to summon a monster first. Advanced Ritual Art is good for later. Smashing Ground, yeah, if I'd have waited for that. Now that would only destroy Sheena's Defender. I had a monster strong enough. But I don't, so we'll wait. Legendary Fisherman, yep, no tribute, fair enough. It's going to be immune to any lightning vortexes we play as well. Or smashing grounds or whatever. That's while Cyber face down, that would have worked with Mage Power too. Interesting choice. Gearfried, the Iron Knight. No, that's not enough either. Guess we wait. Can't play any spells or traps. Walker Mega Fortress of Darkness. Would be scary if you had any space to play any torpedo fishes or shellfishes. But you don't. So we can just bide our time now. Trap Jammer also pretty useless. Yep, Solemn Judgment too. Cost down might become useful later. Solemn Judgment, yeah. I mean, maybe Royal Decree will get destroyed eventually. If this becomes a deck out, then we're fine. Because Alexis's deck is now 80 cards, so she's not decking out. Okay, she's summoning Harvest Angel. And she's playing Mage Power. Okay then. 4,300. Good on you, Alexis. She finally figured out that she can summon a stronger monster than 2,300. Bad news is we've given them room for a torpedo fish or a shellfish. It's Craig's turn, so that's fine. Great, now we can start doing some damage. The bad news is we don't have any room for spells or traps. Could waste Ring of Destruction for one, but that's okay, we don't need to do that. And monsters, yeah, she still has monsters strong enough to... It's worth it though. Yeah, still worth it. We'll summon Gearfried the Iron Knight if he switches something to attack mode. Or if he switches something to attack mode, then it's fine. Gearfried attacks Orca. Harvest Angel attacks Soldier. Now they've got room in their spell and trap card zone. It's potentially bad. Mystic Box. And we can't stop it. But yeah, so Harvest Angel's destroyed. We get control of Commander Covington. Legendary Fisherman beats Gearfried and is now the strongest monster on the field. Until Alexis summons Dakini. Solar Purity and Light will do just fine. And yeah, we'll put our commander to use, shall we? And oh yeah, because Legendary Fisherman can't be attacked, we just get to attack him directly. Which means next turn, if they don't summon another monster, we win. Please don't summon another monster. I mean, he's got like 10 cards in his hand, so he's probably summoning a monster. Or taking one of ours. Long term, this is good though, because we get 1,000 life points per turn. So then it's very hard to see how we end up losing this duel, considering our much bigger deck and vastly increased life points. On the other hand, we could just play Smashing Ground and summon any monster and attack directly. Or, I guess specifically, it would have to be either Dawnbreak Gardener or Metazoa Zapper. I mean, yeah, that's a much better plan. We'll play a Reasoning, just to see what we would have got as well. Good Moon, United We Stand, Compulsory, and Guildford the Legend, which is a monster that can be normal summoned, but not one that can be special summoned, so doesn't work. That's okay because we've got Metazoa Zapper. Or we'll go Dawnbreak Gardener just in case. I don't want Metazoa to be destroyed. Which is exact damage. We could have waited for the deck outs, but why would we? Like, when you've got a winning tactic right there, when your opponents are playing Royal Decree for you. Yeah, Nova Summoner proving clutch. That Marshmallow. We needed that Marshmallow to defend us, to keep us in that duel. So, well done, Alexis. You're using the cards I've given you pretty well. And now we'll be using a Fairy deck, so we're going to have some even more synergy with Alexis than we did before. Let's end... Well, the day's not over, but almost over. Let's go to the Abandoned Dawn. At this late hour, I'm sure Alexis has some great memories here. Such as visiting her... the place where her brother disappeared, being kidnapped by Titan. Good times. Oh, there's someone down here. A couple of someones. Hero and Corey. Oh, final countdown. Great. Okay then, I guess that's going to be one duel. And we've also got Ray. Oh, Return to the Hand guy. And Ivan. Two fun duels against two not annoying opponents. But to be fair, for the last one, we've got the final countdown deck, so we're going to be using our own brand of annoying. Next episode, we've got Kura and Cyan here as well. Not as annoying, but Cyan can be a little bit tough. Okay. Alright, Hero. 11 and 1, Corey 4 and 7. Eager to catch that record up if we can. Maybe he just gets 3 final countdowns in his hand and a bunch of trap cards. I don't even know what I'm hoping for, really. He's gonna stall us, let's face it. Cyber Prima is good for Alexis to have in her hand, though. Alright, Shining Abyss. Good monster. Ooh, Forest. Beasts, Insect, Beast, Plant, and Beast Warriors. And then defense. I was kind of hoping for a Luminous Spark. And I got one. Alright, let's summon some strong monsters. We'll flip Shining Abyss. Summon Duname's Dark Witch. Let's get some attacks in there. Shining Abyss speeds Bombardment Beetle, which would let him destroy a face-down defense mode monster, right? But, alas, no. If it was an effect monster, which actually Shining Abyss it wouldn't have worked on. Dark Witch gets a direct attack in. Nice. Good to deal damage before they have a chance to play Final Countdown. Because then if he has to play Wall of Revealing Light after that, it's going to cost him a lot. Monster face down. And level limit area B. And a trap card as well. No countdown though. Yeah, Cyber Prima could do bits here. Yeah, we lose Luminous Spark, but it's well worth it. And Dark Witch attacks his face down, which is Spear Cretin, which I think is pretty good for us. Well, you get to bring back a Bombardment Beetle, and we get a Shining Abyss. Yeah, we'll take that trade. Okay, Core of the Scary part of Corey's turn is over. Now we can manage to win on our next turn. Forest. Okay, that's fine. Monster in defense. I don't think we can win, but we could probably do enough damage to... Actually, we've got Mage Power. We could win. Green light negates a spell card. I would have wanted purple then. That would have been better. But we do have Mage Power here. Which we can, at best, 1,000. If we assume 2,300 enough. Could win. Alright, let's play Mage Power on Dark Witch. And set Smashing Ground. Summon Shining Angel. And if this doesn't summon another monster, then we should win. Parasite. Doesn't work if it gets destroyed. And wouldn't have enough time to do anything anyway. Everything else should attack for game. Dark Witch. To finish him off? No. Call of a Haunted. Parasite's coming back. And they're going to be left with a scrap of life points left. Well, I hope Corey draws Wall of Revealing Light. Because he can't pay for it. But yeah, annoyingly, we couldn't win this duel. We've got Herald of Green Light, so if he tries to play a stalled spell card, then we can stop it. So we're in a good spot. Monster face down. No further stall. Alright. Let's get it. I would even summon Mangju and get Machine Angel Ritual. And then you get Dakini, and you don't even have to worry about what that monster is. It is Nimble Momonga. Yeah, we can't win, can we? If he'd have summoned another monster, we would have won. Because she's going to gain another 2,000 from those two. She's attacking it with Dark Witch for some reason. I can't understand that. You're just lowering the number of damage they're doing. Wasn't a very good sentence. How have you ended up with more life points than you started with on this turn? And you put Cyber Gymnast face down. That's not a bad precaution. Hero's gonna Destiny Draw. What could he even have? He's not the strongest of duelists. Premature Burial. Which he shouldn't have enough life points to play if Alexis was smart. But it doesn't matter because whatever it is gonna get blown up. Nimble Momongo. Good for you. Oh no. Oh, Tribute Summon. It's Insect Princess. Ooh. Okay, it works well with Insect Barrier. Or DNA Surgery, rather. Ooh, Shiny Angel can just replace itself. Senju. Strange choice. That's why I guess Shining Angel's not in Alexis's deck, it's in mine. 2100, we can still... Yeah, we've got 2 cards that can beat it. So that's absolutely fine. So let's do it. Cyber Prima attacks. And we'll let Senju attack directly since he was summoned for no reason. Lovely. Alright, well, final countdown successfully defeated. Corey had a really bad hand. He shouldn't even have gone away with a Nimble Momonga play. We should have won that turn. I can understand Alexis not summoning another monster. Okay, 2 for 2 so far. And now we're going to use our final countdown deck. And hopefully get some better results. Alright, Ray 16-3 and Ivan 12-1. Luckily, Ivan is also pretty stinky, so Ray's really all we have to worry about. I say that, and Ivan will just pull off some random combo I've never heard of and win. All we have to do is Alexis needs to have some decent cards, and I just need to have some stall. Could be better. A monster would be nice. Yeah, Luminous Spark, not as useful when you don't have any light monsters. But the counter traps are cool. They might help. Especially if he plays Degenerate Circuit. And Snowflake does it again. He calls the cards our opponent's about to play. Yeah, good call there. Don't know if Advanced Ritual Art was necessarily the right card to ditch, but she had some other good cards there too. Abyss Soldier. Ow. If she'd have used this effect, that would have been cool. Okay. We'll hang on to the Dark Door, because we don't know if we need it yet. But we'll set Marshmallow on. Metal Reflect, and Widespread Ruin. Abyss Soldier can at most return one of those back to our hand. Should play Hammer Shot, to be fair. Nah. Not yet. Miss Body. Abyss Soldier now cannot be destroyed in battle. He will not negate Marshmallow's effect. Monster face down. Alright, Alexis, what you got there? Shining Abyss. Stronger than Abyss Soldier thanks to Luminous Spark. Glad I didn't waste anything on that. Although, to be fair, Miss Body is protecting it. Just, Lava Golem would definitely put him in their place. Ah, you've undone it. I would have taken Marshmallow back to my hand, let them attack it again. But yeah, there's benefit to using Divine Wrath too. Monster face down and end. Alright, we'll have Shining Abyss attack this other monster. Dreamsprite. You can redirect its attack to my other monster, right? Nightmare Penguin, which can return Shining Abyss to my hand. Or Marshmallow to my hand. Not too bothered either way. We don't even need Marshmallow at the moment. I'll set Newdoria. That'll do. Ivan defends. Yeah, his deck sucks. It's just like woodland sprites and stuff that have no synergy. Okay, Mage Power seems a little overkill, but sure, let's make Shining Abyss into a super god. Interesting that you went for Newdoria to attack the unknown monster there, but it was also Dreamsprite. Dreamsprite's like, no, attack my sister. Don't attack me. Cruel Dreamsprite for using her sister as a meat shield. Alright, salvage to bring back, what was it? Get Nightmare Penguin and Gale Lizard. So we got one return back to hand card there. Coming up. Most likely. Ooh, Judgment of Anubis is a nice card to draw. Alright, we'll summon Nimble Momonga. I'm gonna see. Well, he's gonna return something to my hand anyway, so let's just use Shining Abyss to attack. I should have anticipated that and then just summoned Shining Abyss back, but honestly, we are absolutely fine. The extra damage was worth it, I think. I forgot to set Judgment of Anubis. If I was Heavy Stall, I was going to blow a gasket, but... Alright, Premature Burial. Abyss Soldier. Alright. Honestly, attack Nimble Momonga, I don't really care. I've got Widespread Ruin. I don't need it. Get to thin out my deck. And I get two of the same monster. Alright. You're gonna crash Nidori into Abyss Soldier? Oh. Spirit of a Pot of Greed. Wow, what a card. What a card to have in your deck. Okay, Ray summons Kelbeck. Interesting. Abyss Soldier attacks Nidoria, but Widespread Ruin will stop that. And if Kelbeck attacks Nidoria, then it's going with. He didn't want to do that. So we'll get 1,000 life points from Nimble Momonga instead. And we can win. We can win right now. Let's pretend we set Judgment of Anubis earlier. We'll play Hammer Shots, Shiny Abyss, Flipper the Momonga. That should. Yeah, that's enough. I thought I'd miscalculated for a second, but good thing we didn't play the Dark Door earlier. There was no need to jump the gun on that one. Yeah, who needs Final Countdown? Got so many other cards that we can win the duel with. Oh, we haven't won the duel. Because he's played Compulsory Evacuation Device on Shining Abyss. Okay. And now we play Gold Sarcophagus. And you know what I want? I want... Oh, do I not have Ring of Destruction in this deck? I guess because of all the life points I would pay. Is there anything that deals an equivalent amount of damage? Wave motion cannon could be funny. Lava golem? Solar flare dragon? Go with Nightmare Wheel. And end. Oh, remove Kelbeck for the Rock Spirit. Okay, that's a stronger card. And one we do not have an answer for, at least tributing it. Fairy King Truesdale. Okay, plant monsters get stronger when it's on the field. Makes sense to attack Amonga. But we don't lose too much from it. Solar Purity and Light can deal with that, right? If we can summon it? No. New Doria will also deal with it. Wall of Illusion in attack mode. Alright, there we go. New Doria should destroy Truesdale. I have no idea why you would go for Wall of Illusion then. But yeah, Metal Reflect Slime will defend us. And a face down. Well, Marshmallow plus Nightmare Wheel should be enough. Well, Smashing Ground will do, won't it? I mean, yeah, Marshmallow plus Nightmare Wheel would have been enough. But this just gets it done a little bit quicker. Shining Abyss. Attack directly, and if they do anything, we have Solemn Judgment. Yeah. Nice try, buddy. No, that's not going to work again. Alright, 3 for 3 again. Let's go. Dueling Masters. At least, yeah, Alexis is settling in with her new deck. And things are working out well for us. Magic Jammer to negate Degenerate Circuit was also very, very helpful. Yeah, I'm very confident at the moment. So yeah, 3 wins from 3. That'll wrap up the episode there. We started off at the harbour. We dueled Craig and... who's the other Riello guy? That was a Swin. With... so that was the... was that the fairy deck? My memory is weak. Final Countdown was this one. No, it was Warrior Festival. Okay. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. We had to bide our time a little bit in that one, but we were able to win because Legendary Fisherman cannot be attacked while it's in the ocean, so we could just jump over it and attack it directly. Also, Mage Power is cool. Was it United? No, I think it was. It was Mage Power, yeah. Then we came to the abandoned dorm. We did 2 duels. One of which was against Hero, and he's hiding, but Corey. And he didn't get a chance to use his final countdown or much of his store. And we were able to defeat him with our fairy deck. Nice and quickly. And then finally we took on Ray and Ivan. Thankfully Ivan was so bad that Ray really couldn't carry the team on his back. And we were able to beat him with our own final countdown deck without actually needing final countdown. Awesome. In the next episode, we will duel against these two, Kura and Cyan. We'll duel 2 other tag teams. Maybe move on to Friday, depending on who we find, wherever we go. But yeah, it's been fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. See you on the next one. Goodbye.